that they're happy to be taken off the name.
After months of speculation, the deal is finally done, and we're just minutes away from seeing his debut. Can he live up to the hype? Not too far from downtown Los Angeles, we're at Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we have action from the pre-season final just seconds away. It's Atletico Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, what a really fabulous tournament this has been, Derek, hasn't it? The fans have been out in force, so welcoming, wonderful hosts, and the quality of football for this stage in the season has been absolutely brilliant, and the players are getting really fit as well.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson stands between the posts. İlkay Gündoğan plays with Rodri in central midfield. And the strike partnership, Antoine Griezmann plays together with Gabriel Jesus.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
And they kick off here. Herrera. Marcos Llorente has it. No, not the best challenge. And no luck keeping possession. Griezmann. Now potential danger. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Suarez. Herrera. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Now with Hector Herrera. Excellent block. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, up against his old club, and that is never easy for a footballer, a mixture of emotions, Lee.
Well, Derek, it can be a hugely emotional day.
Can they take the lead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Marcos Llorente. Koke with it. Saul. And he keeps going. And a strong tackle. And the counter looks on here. Options available. They need to get bodies back. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And now the delivery. Just the clearance that was needed. Pulls it back. Gundogan. And he takes it on. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Herrera. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Suarez. Able to get his body in the way. Griezmann. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, what a save that is.
And over comes the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. De Bruyne. Gundogan! Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Gundogan. Now Griezmann. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Suarez. That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. He could pick out a teammate. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. Koke. And they've won possession again. Intense pressure. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Is it going to be? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. He's driven in the corner. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head. Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
Herrera. Koke with it. Renan Lodi. Felipe. It's with Saul. And possession given away. Renan Lodi. Koke with it. That's a good-looking ball. Llorente. And that is how to block. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward.
Man City have hardly had the ball at all, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Joao Cancelo. Saved with ease by Jan Oblak. Marcos Llorente. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Decided to come in from the flank. And up for grabs off the keeper. And problem solved for now. Lost possession. Read it magnificently and intercepted. The first half here comes to an end. And they kick off here. Can they take the lead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, what a save that is.
Is it going to be? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. He's driven in the corner. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor...
Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Not an especially strong challenge. Gabriel Jesus! Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Walker. Koke with it. Herrera. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, beaten easily here. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Rodri. Well, many a fan has been wondering about this. It is now official. Ciro Immobile has completed his move to Real Madrid league.
Well, Derek, a figure of around 105 million.
Oh, big opportunity! Well, punched clear. A change in the offing for City. Sterling. Now Griezmann. Griezmann! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
It is an Atletico substitution. It's going their way, 2-0. And given away by Atletico. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge.
Will the owner of a silver hatchback with the license plate
Saul.
55 JKK, please
Given away by City.
Thank you.
Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Carrasco prepared to fire. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
And they need to get tighter. Griezmann in the middle. Punching it clear. Carrasco. Torreira. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Carrasco. Oh, in with a chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Corner kick played in. And you need your defender to take charge. Felipe. Torreira. And on to Felix. But it can't get all the way through. And breaking at pace with menace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Teammate available. Able to close down the shot. A counter-attack at pace, excellent football, and not so very far away.
Well, in order to play like this, you do have to have speed in your team, and they have. And they weren't far off there, were they, Derek?
Renan Lodi. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Bernardo Silva. There to win it back. Good pressure to regain possession. Joao Cancelo. Sterling has it. Determined defending. Torreira. And it might be. Oh, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but hang on to it.
Easy save for the keeper. Absolutely terrible finishing from the attacker.
And the right place to cut out the pass. Torreira. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Griezmann! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, being pressed here. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Read it superbly to take back possession. He's found a pocket of space. And nobody there to pick him up in the centre. Chance maybe. Well, that's the end of that for now. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Bernardo Silva. And a creative look about this. And it might appeal to Raheem Sterling, you know. Well, clattered away. And Bernardo Silva has it. Just couldn't get it through. Marcos Llorente. He's in behind. Carrasco in the middle. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. De Bruyne. And the counter looks on here, options available. Will they profit from this situation? And that's a save you'll be seeing again and again from Oblak. Corner kick played in. And you need your defender to take charge. And there goes the final whistle. Winning any pre-season tournament boosts morale, Lee.
Well, Derek, winning becomes a habit. It's a great habit to have. Even in pre-season, gets you in the right frame of mind, leading into some big games around the corner.
Well, they certainly weren't going through the motions. It meant a lot to them. And now they're about to receive their prize.
Yeah, absolutely. If you ask the losers, they'll say it doesn't really matter, but winning is the best thing to do.
And the trophy lift is always something to savour for the players involved. Here we go now. A pre-season success story.
Yeah, really deserved the win today, and they'll be looking forward to what's coming.
Certainly have applied themselves in this particular tournament. And the celebrations now in full swing. plenty of photographers here, so the players can share their victory with the world.
Well, 4 to 5 weeks of hard work culminating in a trophy. Can't be bad, can it, Derek?
Can they take the lead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, what a save that is.
Is it going to be? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. He's driven in the corner. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor...
Not an especially strong challenge. Gabriel Jesus! Well, just fractionally wide. Sterling. Now Griezmann. Griezmann! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration level. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Oh, in with a chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the...
Able to close down the shot. A counter-attack at pace, excellent football, and not so very far away.
Well, in order to play like this, you do have to have...
Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Griezmann! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Will they profit from this situation?
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start with the questions now, please. Thank you. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for coming, everyone.
All eyes on Antoine Griezmann. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Stay with us on EA TV. Well, the weather has certainly cooperated. Beautiful conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It is Manchester City up against Leeds United.
Well, thank you, Derek. Brilliant atmosphere here today. All that hard slog in pre-season, all aimed for this game. First game of the season, all that preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
Kevin De Bruyne, and number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Introducing the starting players from Manchester City. Ederson starts in goal. Ilkay Gundogan plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And the strike partnership, Antoine Griezmann plays together with Gabriel Jesus. And a look at the Leeds United starting 11. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that back four will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
The match is underway. It is a decent looking attack here. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Harrison. Gabriel Jesus. They've given it away. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. An authoritative challenge. Well, it is without question a very special day. This, his debut match. What ought we to expect from him today, Lee?
Well, he should be in the thick of it today. Central midfield is where it's at, the engine room of any team. He'll be expected to chip in with all aspects of that midfield play. Let's just see how he settles in. Big day for him today, Derek.
Teammate available. Good defending to prevent the chance. Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Jesus Gallardo. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Clich. Griezmann. Oh, he's through here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Over it comes. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Phillips. Clich. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Laporte. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's an interesting pass. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
He's driven in the corner. Well, no end product. Ruben Diaz. Might be able to set up the chance. Gundogan. Here's De Bruyne. Griezmann. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and that passing and movement is pure quality. But then there's plenty to do from there. He's hit it so well, lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Great strike.
Opening goal of the game then.
Manchester City, number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Now there to intercept. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Will he find the net? And it's come off the keeper. Well, they survived the attack. Llorente. And now it's Phillips. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Could it be? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Played in by Griezmann. It didn't happen for them. Laporte. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Roberto Firmino. A low, powerful drive was sent in, and it came off someone's leg to leave the keeper wanting. 31 minutes played. 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
It's going their way, 2-0.
Manchester City goal. Number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Being pressed hard. Robin Koch. Griezmann. That's a good-looking ball. Rodrigo. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. It is advantage Manchester City here. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? Well, it was a fantastic counter-attack, but a damp squib of a finish.
Well, yeah, they sucked the opposition onto him, then hit him with speed. All was good until the final effort.
Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop, and now going back to caution him. Rodrigo. Koch. Phillips. Cleach. Here's Rafinha. Went in strongly to win the ball. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Gabriel Jesus. And he might be through here. Griezmann! Well, it might still work out for them. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Rafinha. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Pulls it back. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, we all know how naturally skillful Antoine Griezmann is, Lee, but trying to stop him, no easy task.
Yeah, I bet the keeper is sick of the sight of him. He's been peppering that goal from all sorts of angles, as you can see. Good goals to boot as well.
And the match is underway. Oh, he's through here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the...
Over it comes. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the...
A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Gundogan. Here's De Bruyne. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Could it be? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal.
Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying. It is advantage. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Llorente.
Man City have hardly had the ball at all. But when they've had the ball, they keep delivering.
Can he finish? Can they cover up? And you don't want to lose possession there. It might be on for them. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, some transfer business carried out, and I can tell you this is official. Rodri has completed his move to PSG.
Well, he ticks a lot of boxes for me. Quality all round, energy, technique. He's got the full package.
Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 53 minutes played. 2-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. He's in here. Griezmann! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. The game continues then, and it's been all City.
Goal for Manchester City, number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Ayling. Here's Rafinha. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Griezmann. Here's Bernardo Silva. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Llorente. Pablo Hernandez with it. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Leeds United facing West Ham United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Vital interception. The danger was very real. Patrick Bamford. Moving it forward. And now they have the ball back. Oh, a nice looking pass. Gabriel Jesus. Ayling. So 20 minutes to go. Moving forward effectively. It is to be a throw-in. Gundogan. De Bruyne. He could pick out a teammate. Has a go. And the keeper got there. And he's fired over the corner. Laporte. Griezmann. Well, it smacks into... And the referee says penalty. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Llorente. On the ball, Luke Ayling. The high press was very much on, and it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Griezmann. And he's in. Still alive.
Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch. Number 15, Antoine Griezmann, to be replaced by number 7, Raheem Sterling.
And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Sterling. Oh, what's an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Koch. Bad pass. He's got the right idea with that pass. And he might be in here. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
He's driven in the corner. Stones. Chance for Bernardo Silva. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
And over comes the corner. And now the delivery. Ruben Diaz. It's with Laporte. Chance to finish. Well, body in the way. And there goes the final whistle. A real sense of feel-good for City fans everywhere. They take the 3 points lead.
Well, it takes 4 to 5 games to really get your match fitness at the start of any campaign. Just hope that you can hit the ground running and pick some points up before that. And they've done that today. Well done indeed.
Oh, he's through here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the...
Over it comes. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the...
A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Gundogan. Here's De Bruyne. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Could it be? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal.
Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying. He's in here. Griezmann! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable.
He could pick out a teammate. Has a go. Griezmann. Well, it's smacked. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. A goal! Accurate from the spot. He's got the right idea with that pump, and he might be in here. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper, absolutely.
Stones. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you.